Holy smokes. If you're a Bitcoin investor or a crypto trader in general, then you need to watch till the end of this video, because what I'm about to show you here today is something that nobody else is talking about. Quite frankly, they may not even be aware of it. And folks, this could have absolutely massive effects on the Bitcoin price moving forward. So let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. So let's not waste any time and get right down to it. So right off the bat, if you are subscribed to this channel, then you would know that 2 streams ago, I was pointing out this very bullish divergence that we saw here on the technical ratings indicator. The technical ratings indicator combines several oscillators and moving averages together to give us an all-in-one type of reading. And here on the one-day time frame, we had a bullish divergence. Higher lows on the indicator, lower lows on the price, all while finding possible support inside my green box range of historic macro confluence here for the Bitcoin price. And I said, ladies and gentlemen, watch out here for a potential bounce back to the upside here. Even though we're in a downtrend, in downtrends, we tend to see corrections to the upside. Corrections, contrary to the belief of many novice investors and traders, are not only to the downside. When we see moves like this, heinous drops in the Bitcoin price, everybody says it's a correction, it's a correction. But that works the other way as well. When you're in a downtrend, there are corrections to the upside before continuing down. So right now, folks, even though Bitcoin is seeing a bounce here, I still think it's very possible that we could be in an overall macro bearish downtrend. And that's what I'm going to get to later in this video with something absolutely shocking that, quite frankly, I can't believe nobody else is looking at. But before we do that, right, I told you 2 streams ago that I was looking at all of this here, seeing that we could possibly find a bounce. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I told you at that point, if you wanted to see all of my real-time trade setup ideas, that you were going to need to join VIP. Folks, there you go. My trade setup idea from 3 days ago. A BTC USD long with an entry at 41,511. Let's get this crypto. That was my trade setup right there for myself, and I posted it for my VIPs. Shout out to my VIPs. I posted all of this there, and if you were in there, shout out to you because you would have seen it. Now, with that being said, I want to start talking about possible resistance ranges here. I'd like to talk about the elephant in the room, which is the big kahuna today, folks, which is the chart we're about to look at in a moment. But right now, let's just focus on these several key areas for a moment before we get to the elephant in the room. So this red line that I have drawn here is our local possible resistance point. It's old support looking to possibly flip into new resistance when/if we backtest it. Right now, things are looking nice. There's eerily a nice cross section here, you see, between this red line and this downward sloping white line, which is a pattern we'll talk about briefly in a moment. But right here, we have 2 resistance trend lines connecting these peaks right here and, of course, these bottoms here to give us a target of about 45,500 as potential new local resistance. Let's get this crypto. So right off the bat here, folks, if Bitcoin does continue to move up, watch out for possible bearish rejection and sell pressure around 45.5K. Now, if we're able to see Bitcoin break out through that level, this would accomplish 2 things. We would see that this local support did not flip into new resistance. That would be very nice and bullish. But then also, we would break this downward sloping resistance trend line, which for me is possibly creating this potentially bullish falling wedge pattern formation. Okay, so if we break above 45.5K and we see continued follow through and support built up top, folks, this could be the beginning of a much larger bullish pattern here for the Bitcoin price. And if we take the measured move of this pattern, drag it over to the potential breakout point, you can see that this does give us a potential speculative target up to almost 63,000, which when you chalk it up would be almost to a new all-time high. Now, I just wanted to get this out of the way right now. I just wanted to show you guys that, hey, I told you that if we were going to potentially see a bounce here, that I was going to have a speculative trade setup idea for myself posted in VIP for all of you. And if you were in my VIP, shout out to you there. And if you're not already in my VIP and you'd like to see all of my future trade setup ideas in absolute real time, then today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. Do not miss my next important real-time VIP trade setup idea and alert. Let's go. Oh, and before we do get to this chart that nobody's talking about, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we do have severe potential resistance up here still between 50,000 and 53,500 in my opinion. So even if we are to see Bitcoin break above 45.5K, the next logical target in my opinion is the range between 50 and 53.5K. Let's get this crypto. Now let's move on to the big elephant in the room. Now this right here is the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust chart, ticker symbol GBTC. And there's something very, very interesting going on here. But before we do this, if you are enjoying thus far, if you could hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, just give that thumbs up button a tap. Thanks for that. And if you're brand new, welcome to the most realistic and most must-see Bitcoin analysis show on YouTube, period. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you do not miss any more of these important Bitcoin uploads. Welcome to the channel. So folks, as we all should know, right now, if we look back at the spot, the regular Bitcoin chart here, we have not really seen a break of trend structure yet, right? Bitcoin is still holding support in this green box range, so there's not been any type of massive breakdown yet. But if we come back over here to the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust chart, you can see that the structure just isn't the same. And in fact, we are actually seeing a loss of critical market support here. Now, I'm sure by this point in the video, some cult member Moonboys, but Kirby, this isn't real Bitcoin. It's GBTC, Stuna, don't you understand? Well, yes, little Jimmy, I like to look at this market from many different angles because in the traditional markets, the GBTC product is available on many mainstream brokerages, right? This is a product that's offered, in abundance across the board, whereas regular spot BTC that you can withdraw from the exchange, put on a cold wallet, etc., that's not available for all market participants, especially in specialized accounts and things of that nature in the traditional market, right? Accounts that are not on crypto exchanges. So this product is heavily traded by speculators and investors who are looking for Bitcoin exposure, but don't have a cryptocurrency exchange account for whatever reason, right? The list is a mile long for why they couldn't have one, but that's really beyond the point. So right now, to the downside here, we are seeing a lower low created, right? On the spot Bitcoin chart, we're seeing more of a flat line, which really looks more so like this area down here. But on the Bitcoin chart, the spot chart, it's up here. We're not seeing a loss of market structure there yet, in my opinion. But here on the GBTC chart, we are beginning to see some cracks in the armor. Now, this is not all here, folks. I want you to pay attention to the peaks here, okay? Our first initial peak back in early 2021, February 2021, and our most recent peak all the way back here in November of 2021. Now, on this chart, this phenomenon is very, very interesting. We actually saw GBTC stick in a lower high, inherently bearish, right? Whereas back here on the spot Bitcoin chart, BTC, we saw a higher high. And now this is very interesting because many Moonboys were saying this can't possibly be bearish, Kirby, because we created a new high. We went to a higher high. So this can't possibly, Kirby, be a double top scenario where the market's looking to now potentially drop further down. But as you see here with the graphic that I have pulled up on your screen, when we look at the GBTC chart, which is potentially front-running the regular spot Bitcoin chart, this does look more so like a potential bearish double top for the market rather than one that looks absolutely bullish, in my humble opinion. So let me know what you think about that with a comment down below. Does this here on the GBTC chart look to you like a possible bearish double top? Because folks, I'm telling you right now that to me, looking at this image here as a potential bearish double top, not only a double top, but a downward sloping lower high double top, this to me, folks, is an absolute warning shot fire. It just is what it is. And I just wanted to put this on your radar, because right now we are seeing GBTC break down more aggressively than we saw Bitcoin break down. And this truly could be a front-running indicator here that's saying, hey, Curbonaccio, it's very possible that right now this market is weaker than it appears on the spot chart. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on this chart. Of course, you guys know I always try to keep my finger right on the pulse of this market to potentially crush it and get this crypto. Just like over here, even though we were in a bearish downtrend, I posted that trade setup idea that said, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I see what could be a possible bullish divergence here with a rebound confirmation. And it's possible here that a bounce up to one of these or multiple of these local areas that I've been targeting is not out of the question, in my opinion. And right now, I am ready to change my stance on that if/when the time comes, right? So right now, my VIPs would know I'm also strategizing for potential short opportunities up in this range if we start to see the trend change. So I'm going to keep my eye on the GBTC chart. I'm going to keep my eye on this chart because I need to stay one step. At least 2 steps ahead of every other trader, bot, analyst, and algorithm inside this market to give myself the best chance to potentially crush it and get this crypto. And that is exactly what the Don is striving to do. So if you appreciated this here today, folks, just drop me a comment. You can just say, thanks, Kirby, get wrecked, Kirby. Thanks for the GBTC chart, Kirby. Say anything. I really would appreciate your comments. I'm going to look at them and read them all today. Thank you for that. And as I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not already in my VIP and you want to see all of my real-time trade setup ideas for this absolutely crazy zone that Bitcoin is in right now, well, that is what you will get from me in VIP. Real-time trade setup ideas, entry ideas, potential take profit ideas, all of that in absolute real time as the Don looks to potentially strike gold again. So ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Do not miss my next important real-time VIP trade setup idea and alert. Let's get this crypto. A thumbs up here, folks, would be greatly appreciated for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're brand new, here you go. Welcome to the most realistic and most must-see Bitcoin technical analysis show on YouTube, period. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you do not miss my next important upload. Welcome to the channel. And until next time, I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Do not miss out on my next important real-time VIP trade setup idea and alert, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this crypto. And until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curves. Oh, and before I forget, don't fall for any of the fake Kirby accounts posting down in the comment section. They create fake accounts with a nearly identical username and logo to mine, then they reply to your comments with phone numbers and email addresses trying to get you to contact them. You can see several examples on your screen right now. Do not contact these people. So here's how you can verify that it's my actual real account. It's very simple. When you're watching a video on my channel, my real account will always have a gray nameplate behind my name. I also have a verified checkmark from YouTube. And just to make it even more obvious that it's me, I always leave a creator heart on my comments. Only the channel owner can leave a creator heart. So if you see the heart plus the gray background and the verified checkmark, you know that it's me. If you don't see those things, then it's obviously a fake account. It's as simple as that. They're also creating fake accounts over on Telegram now. So if you are ready to become a VIP, do not go on Telegram and search Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP. You're going to find all fake results. My group is private. When you search that in the search bar, you're getting public results. They're all fake. They're all imposters. So if you're ready to join VIP, the only way to do so is to click the link either in the pinned comment or in the description of my video. If you search for Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP anywhere else, you're going to be getting in contact with a fake. Only use the links in either the pinned comment or the description of my official video. Stay safe and stay smart, my friends. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives. of any entities referred to in this material. Cryptocurrency accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Cryptocurrency recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.